Good afternoon. This is Scott and a Shot coming back to you live from Gridley, California. This is Scott and a Shot taking a shot of tequila. Right on. I'm just talking shit right now. Hey, man, I'm watching the news, and you got on Fox News, you got these pundits on there talking about how the Democrats just need to find their footing, and they need to, they're coming down on Schumer about voting for the spending bill. We need to fight. We can't show that we lost. You guys lost. You guys lost when you got elected, when Donald Trump became president. You tried to throw him in prison. You tried to ruin his kids, his wife, his family, his friends, and everybody else in the Republican Party. You tried to put in jail. I mean, that's what happened in Donald Trump's first term. That's what they tried to do in Biden's first term. And now it's Donald Trump's second term. He got reelected. Put all that stuff aside. He still got reelected. Give him a chance to do what he wants to do. They can't find their footing. People, they've already lost their footing. We voted against all this weird stuff that they're propagating for. Well, they lost. They've already lost the election. Now they can't even come to try. When an election comes along, you have somebody on one side of the party and another side of the party. They both got different views and different directions for our country. Well, the Republican Party just won. There was no way to cheat this time, so they just won. They won straight up. They won every swing state, the popular vote, the Electoral College. Let's give Donald Trump a chance to do what he said needed to be done. And we all know it needs to be done, people. We need to rein in the spending. We need to have DOGE rein in all this corrupt stuff. The reason why they didn't want to support that CR bill is because it didn't have a bunch of pork in it. You know, the kind of pork, this is the kind of pork I'm talking about. Sesame Street for homos over in fucking wherever. I mean, we're talking transgender surgeries for somebody in this little tiny country. I mean, all this weird stuff all this DEI stuff. They're trying to, they want all their weird sexual bullshit put into our budget. On the regular. And it's not just for the weirdness of this country. It's for the weirdness that we're propagating on the rest of the world. And they don't want to hear it. I mean, there's always going to be somebody in these countries that there's still Democrats in some of these other countries, liberals, and they're still fighting it. But the majority of these other countries don't want to hear it either. They're done with it. They're done with all the weird sexual shit. They're done with boys being in girls' sports. They don't want to see tampons in boys' bathrooms. They don't want to see none of that stuff. They really don't. That's the average normal person. They don't want to see that stuff. So the Democrats have already lost the election. They keep trying to find somebody who can talk to us in a way that we can understand. We just don't understand the trans movement. We just don't understand the plight of these homosexuals that want to change their sex. It's not that we don't understand. It's that we don't care. We don't care. I don't care. You don't care. We don't care. The Republican Party doesn't care. We don't care, and independents don't care about your weird sexual preferences, about what you want to start teaching the kids in school besides math, arithmetic, reading, science, civics, history. They're trying to teach them everything but that. So you already been voted out of office. You've lost seats in the Senate. You lost seats in the Congress, and it's going to continue. And I love watching these Democrats blow up every day. You know why, people? Because it gives me hope that these retards will stay out of hiding, so we don't get fucked up again with the Joe Biden presidency, because they hide behind fake words. They lie. They're liars. They hide, but not one of them's ever truthful about how they truly feel or about what they will truly do when they when they get in power. And believe it, people. Them staying in power is the most important thing to them, regardless. And they just went all in on this DEI, guys and girls sports, teaching our kids nothing except transgender shit, highlighting it, propagating it on a big stage, and said it's cool to be a homo and to be transgender, like they were ever like it was ever a problem before. They've always been around, people. Come on. So I'm just saying. They've already lost, and they're going to continue to lose, because if people like me, people like you, keep coming on doing our podcast, being heard, that we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear your fucking weird shit. You have the right to say it, but you're not getting elected into higher office no more. You're not going to run our country with your weird fucking bullshit, trying to make kids into adults, trying to fucking make them fucking into your little freaky little fucking science project is what you want. That's what this transgender thing, when it comes to our kids, is a science project. Well, how many kids can we try to make it into and ruin, and try to make it into transgender? It ruins their lives, people. Look at the stats. Most of them do wish they would have never done it. You're always going to have a percentage of that. Oh, I'm happy to be this, but most of them regret it. You cannot fuck around with kids, man. Stop. Stay away from the kids. Just teach them what they need to learn with the basics and stay away from our kids emotionally. I don't want to see them going to therapists. I want to see them growing naturally from experience and from their parents trying to guide them through that or themselves. Is that so much to ask, man? Is that so much to say, like my parents used to say when me and my brother be trying to listen to their bills? They'd say, that's not for you to hear. Go be a kid. Is that so bad for me to think that I just want kids to be kids? Let them find their own way? I mean, is that wrong? Or am I the one that's a freak? Because I think it's freaky. I think it's child molestation when an adult goes and talks to a child in a school setting about their sexuality. I don't get it. I mean, it's the main, that and the immigration is the main reason why I voted for Trump. The inflation, I'll deal with it. I'll eat that all day long before I have to listen to that trying to be taught to our kids. I mean, they're trying to change our society for the worst. I mean, what would we be? I mean, everybody's going to want to attack America if we get much weirder. I mean, I would. I mean, come on, people. Everybody, the whole world's watching. We need to smarten up, have some common sense, and take a shot. And be happy. Be the happiest you can be, I guess. You know, when I got my podcast, I'm happy. I'm a happy motherfucker. I sit down with my wife there. I try to talk her to give me a blowjob for 13, 14 hours.
Mind my butt.
I mean, I'm happy about it. Sooner or later, my consistency in rebuting her not doing it, I love her. It's gonna happen. It will happen, man. She retired, but I feel her coming out of retirement soon. I'm gonna talk her into coming out of blowjob retirement. I mean, anyway, this got a shot. Have a good one, man.